Hi, welcome to Hot Pockets. This is Charissa Chi, and this is our debut episode. My first guest is Johnny Brandon. He is a renowned comic in the local Salt Lake City comic scene. However, there is another side of him that many of you might not be familiar with. Well, the floor is yours, Johnny. Let's hear an introduction from you.
Hi, I'm Johnny Brandon. I'm a comedian and a fifth level shapeshifter.
Okay, it's great to have you on the show. I should have thanked you from the very get-go. Thanks for joining us. I know you are here for a very different and unexpected reason, though.
Yes, well, when your producer approached me about doing the interview, I was actually very happy to do it. I can't eat hot dogs anymore. My body can't handle them anymore. It's just sad when you can't have that thing you loved as a child anymore. I mean, I just get nightmarish diarrhea now every time I get it.
I'm so sorry.
I've tried several times to go back thinking, oh, is that a bad batch? No, it seems like it's every hot dog.
What do you mean by a bad batch of hot dogs?
A bad batch would be meaning like, say you buy a packet of Heber National Franks, or maybe some ballparks, or Jenny O hot dogs, and then you go and you eat it, and then you get the, what my doctor tells me the medical term is the tickle shits.
So, what was the experience or experiences that led to your sudden revulsion to hot dogs?
Well, the first time I actually had a bad case of it was, I was in my early 20s and I was eating a corn dog and I was so happy because it was like a big box of corn dogs. Just had the worst time and it lasted all day. And I called my boss up at the time. I was like, Ray, I can't come into work today. I'm sick. I got food poisoning. When I was a child, I never really had a problem with it. I mean, I can remember times where I would just eat hot dogs raw. And then I would skin the skin off of a hot dog. And it would just look like a mutilated penis, like someone had burned their penis very badly in a fire.
We just want to remind you and perhaps our viewers, we have an 18 and younger demographic.
Your producer did tell me about that. This is on, the Wiggle Waggle network. The Bible has swears in it too.
That's true.
So, I mean, and we read children the Bible every day.
You make very valid points.
So, I think that what I'm saying is not inappropriate.
Okay,
Next question, please.
Well, I guess moving on, we have a question from 16-year-old Frank Johnson. He is at a tough time in his life, and he's really into hot dogs.
Okay.
Now, he... Excuse me.
I know, it's a tough subject. I understand. Take your time. Do you want a tissue? I understand this is hard for you.
The truth is that I asked you to join this program because I myself have had issues with hot dogs and I am unable to consume them as well. I'm trying not to make this about me, though. It's about Frank Johnson. He wants to know, will he ever snap out of this?
Yeah, I think with some time and with some healing, supportive people, I think that he will come out of this. Yes. And you as well.
I'm just trying to move on from this, and I thought maybe if I talked about it indirectly, I just wouldn't have to talk about myself. But here I am doing it, and I'm so sorry that I'm diverting attention away from your story. Okay. For those of us who might still be struggling with this, what advice do you have for them to control their urges?
Well, honestly, substitution's just not going to work because I've gotten sick from turkey dogs. I've broken out in hives. I've had many problems with tofurkey dogs. I think honestly the best way to do it is just kind of do the phantom dog The phantom dog, essentially, you make every element of that hot dog or the chili dog, but you just don't have the dog. And you still kind of get that feeling, that need to satiate. You don't have that harm in your body anymore. Something that happens when we go through withdrawal from these things is not only just the urge to eat one, but the urge just to take one and just shake it around, you know? I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've just felt so, good and just fulfilled in my life just shaking a raw hot dog just at things. And so that's something that, like, never really goes away.
Sometimes I get angry and I just pull out a knife and I don't know where the knife comes from.
Yeah.
But I just end up chopping it into little bits.
Now, what is it that you're doing with the hot dog after you chop it up in little bits?
I just throw it at people.
Okay. See, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to stop doing that.
I'm just tired of losing my friends because I keep throwing meat at them.
You can watch your friends enjoy a hot dog responsibly. But if you notice that maybe, your friend is having a problem, maybe you should say something. By the way, I don't know anything about women. I don't know anything about men. I don't know anything about animals. I don't know anything about technology. One thing I do know is hot dogs.
Do you know that you're on an interview and you're being filmed by technology, though? Like, are you aware of that?
I don't know. I don't understand it.
You don't know what's going on.
I know that there's like a thing there that does it and gets it, but I don't understand how it works.
Like, do you want to take a look at this computer right here?
Yeah,
like,
I see it there, and I understand that that's its primary function. But other than that, I don't know.
Okay, I am once again very grateful to have had you on my show.
Thank you.
I'm sure that you're going to touch a lot of people's lives with your survival story.
Yes, I'm going to touch a lot of people's lives.
Right, their lives.
Yeah, I'm going to touch them in their lives.
Alright, so thanks for joining me, Johnny Brandon.
Thank you.
And stay tuned for our next episode.
See you.
Alright, see ya.